My 2 cents, motherfucker.
What up, y'all? DCFAYGOGUY. So I was hit up by a viewer way back before the gathering asking for my 2 cents on a track called Toxic Fumes by ICP. And basically he wanted to know if I thought it was actually ICP or not. I responded to him saying I had honestly never heard of the track. He shot me a link. I went and listened to it. So basically there's an ongoing debate of whether this track is even actually ICP. So I ended up going to that video and I went through the comments and I see what he was saying. A lot of people are arguing back and forth that it is not ICP. I've been listening to ICP for so many years. That isn't Violent J. Da 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 da, like that. Everybody's throwing their dicks around like, you know, who's been down longer, who knows more about this or that. And there's a lot of people even saying that it's Killa C. So basically, this my 2 cents is just kind of my thoughts on whether I think it is ICP or not. For me, listening to the song, it sounds like ICP. It really does. It's hard to argue that it is not ICP when it sounds so much like them. There's the vocals as far as the beginning goes, because Violent J is in the intro. I'm just gonna say it's ICP, okay? So Violent J is in the intro, Violent J is in the chorus, and from the sounds of it, it's Greasy on the verses. Now, when you go and you listen to like 17 Dead, or you listen to Joke Your Mind, or you listen to maybe even Fabulous, listen to Fabulous even, there's very similar sounds between Violent J's vocals in Toxic Fumes and those songs. The only thing that would make me argue maybe that it's not, because I don't have a whole lot to go for, or to go by for Greasy, is when you listen to In the Ha, his vocals don't sound all that familiar. There's a little bit of a difference there, but it just could be the way that they made him sound. Maybe they changed pitches or whatever. Maybe he just sang differently. But to listen to the intro, to listen to the chorus, I would strongly say that it is ICP. But at this point, it's all open in the air. We really have no knowledge of this song. When you go and you Google it, there's like 4 links right away. The very top one is, of course, a post that Faygo Lovers made where they shared the song back in 2012. So because of that, I actually hit up Scotty D and I asked him if he could tell me more about the song. And he pretty much told me that he does not know its origin. You know, because he shared it, I asked if maybe it was played on Psychopathic Radio or W Fuck Off Radio back in the day. I have no idea. I've honestly not listened to every single show that they've ever put out. Matter of fact, I've really only listened to about maybe 2 handfuls of the shows that they put out. So he said he's not sure of the origin of it. He'd have to ask somebody at the label if he remembers. And, then we had a little discussion of how people are saying it's a fake, but he really doesn't know its origin. So it's it's really just a mystery right now. Nobody knows until ICP actually comes out and says, yes, that is our track. Yes, we did do it, or says why they didn't put it out. It's really still all up in the air. But to me, it sounds like ICP. It's hard to argue that it's not. So I don't know what your guys' thoughts are. If you've never even heard Toxic Fumes, I will put a link in the description for you to go check out that song for yourself. It's actually a really nice song. It's a pretty good song. I don't know why, if it is them, I don't know why they didn't put it on. It sounds Beverly Hills era, very, very much so. I don't know why they didn't put the song on the album or the EP. I don't know why they haven't put it out on a Forgotten Freshness, but they're getting to that point. I mean, Forgotten Freshness Volume 5, they really dug down and was grabbing some old shit. So maybe if a Forgotten Freshness Volume 6 comes out, maybe they'll happen to catch that one and put it on. Maybe with some shit from the original, Forgotten Freshness, maybe they'll bring that back too. Who knows? It's all speculation right now. So tell me if you think it's ICP or not. I know a lot of people think it's not. A lot of people think it is. I personally think it is. It sounds a lot like Violent J. It really does. So if somebody has come out with this song replicating ICP sound, then kudos to them, because they did a fucking amazing job. Even the lyrical content sounds ICP. I mean, they're talking about Faygo, they're talking about Detroit, they're doing all kinds of shit like that. So they did, if this really isn't ICP, then whoever put this track out did a fucking great job sounding like ICP. So once again, leave a comment, tell me if you think it is ICP or not, and thanks for watching, y'all. See you next time.